An Alpine Holiday, 2025. This was another Hallmark film. I suppose it just fits well for the middle of this holiday season. I've seen a couple of really good films which I reviewed recently. I want to spread out the good stuff, so I need to see fairly simple, no fuss films, and this was identical in length to some of the other recent Hallmark films. 80.567 minutes, as in 1 hour 20 minutes 34 seconds. I'm not sure why it is. Maybe it's because it goes on television, so it has to fit perfectly. The story is about two sisters, Faith and Kelly, who have just lost their grandmother. In the intro to the film, we see them as they're growing up in 2002, 2008, 2015, and then the present day. They're excited with their cameras, especially in the 2008 Christmas. The cameras got video, so they're really impressed by that. And I remember the cameras of the late noughties, they were really good, that you could actually, compact cameras that you could actually record a load of video clips on. I love doing that. I put a lot of them on YouTube actually. But the sisters, they lose their granddad first in 2015. They talk about, we've forgotten to include granddad, and they get his photo for their family portrait with the grandma. The sisters, we found out during the film that they've lost their mother, so they've grown up with their grandmother. And then finally in 2025, they lose her as well. Their grandma has directions, very specific. They go to a meeting with their lawyer to do with the wills. I think it's a lawyer who explains that the grandmother stipulated that they go on holiday to the French Alps. Faith is keen, Kells isn't so much. It's all arranged by Ben, who the grandmother had given all the details, and she had given lots of specific instructions. I'd have found that slightly too much, and lots of instructions. It doesn't work very well if you've got autism and ADHD, certain variety of it, like I have anyway. Still, they go along, and it's quite a nice travelogue, I guess, because it's a really lovely snowy town. It's Chamonix in the French Alps. They meet this French chap who starts flirting with Kells, and she doesn't like it. I suppose it's a film about love, as most of these Hallmark films are. It's all about romance. The Frenchman, he knows a woman who plays in a band, and he used to be in a band. But when the French woman asks Ken if she's got a partner, she immediately assumes her partner's a man. Now, stuff like that I noticed quite a lot. Mainly I don't mind films like this, but the other thing was when they are climbing the mountains, they use a cable car and then a second cable car, so they go really high up and then visit this monument. It's part of, again, the grandmother's instructions. And then there's this sort of fallout during bad weather, and that I found a bit too much. Oh, this is getting really bonkers. But it is Hallmark, I keep reminding myself. There's a sort of scene in a stormy, blizzardy weather, mild threat, I suppose you could call it, although it could be serious threat. That part of the film, I kind of found, the whole thing, of course, is quite cheesy, but that bit I thought, it makes it really predictable, because you know that, I mean, it's not going to turn into a horror film or a drama or a thriller where one of the characters actually falls off a cliff or gets caught in an avalanche. But they talk about the danger of being in the Alps, about Mont Blanc being one of the most dangerous mountains in the world. I haven't climbed Mont Blanc, but they can see it. That whole thing, because it was predictable, because it's fairly obvious that there's not going to be anything too dramatic, but they add that little semblance of fear. I thought that was a bit hard to swallow. I didn't particularly like it, but that's probably just me. It's a fairly cozy film, as I noticed it described when I just went into the web search to look how long this film was and who were the main characters. Yeah, it's cozy. It's just very easy watching. I'm going to score it 6 out of 10. It's okay, what you'd expect from Hallmark. That's all I've got to say, really. So, thanks for watching. Please like if you like this review. Thanks if you subscribe. Please hit the notification button. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now. Ta-ra.